Sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water. This is my shit. And I think of all the things what you doing. And in my head, I paint a picture. Since I come home, well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your tender hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Won't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. Hey, Valerie. Hey, hello, everybody. Hit that like button. Here for the tea, yes. Put your house out on sale. Did you get a good lawyer? Hello, y'all. I hope you didn't catch a tan. Hey. Hope you find the right man who'll fix it for you. I can sing, y'all. I just don't sound good. Change the color of your hair. Oh, this is my shit. And she sings this on her own. Did you have to pay that fine? What? She was dying all the time. I used to be. Since I come home, well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your tender hair and the way you like to dress. So won't you come on over and stop making a fool out of me? Won't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. 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 Okay, first of all, you guys, hello, everybody. How you guys doing this evening? Thank you for coming back. If you're a returning subscriber, if you new, what's up, boo? How you feeling? Hit that like button, hit that notification bell, become a subscriber. Okay, all right. So let me see this chat real fast. Okay, Shelby, you here for the tea? You said, hi, I'm back because of the awesome reading you did for me last time. Thank you. And I want to hear you verify Meg's words. Yes, I would love to do that, okay? Because there's some tea that should be spilled because it's honest, right? And I want to give the honest tea. I'm not going to give you extra. I'm just going to be honest, okay? And I love everybody. So that's what I have to say. But before I get into this reading, I just have to give you a little bit of stuff that happened to me today. So everyone knows I'm trying to get more healthy by now. And I'm trying to basically evolve my channel into something else that I would really enjoy doing, you know. If you've seen the last video. So basically today, since I'm just evolving these days, I went to the doctor's today. I had a doctor's appointment. I had to do a physical, did some blood work, this, that, and the third, got referred to some people. One particular person that she was talking about was a nutritionist that she knows. And I was telling her I'm trying to move my life in a different direction. The only thing I'm really having trouble with, though, because, okay, you guys know I'm quitting Newports, cigarettes. I can't do it no more, right? Not only that, I'm trying to drink more water, and I've been drinking on the same gallon. I don't know how y'all drink a gallon of water a day. Like, to me, I realized that I don't drink that much fluids a day. So it's hard for me to drink a gallon of water. I've been trying. And basically, this is the same gallon y'all seen the other day. Like, it's this much now. So I'm trying to get to a gallon a day, but I just don't take in that many fluids. So, and then not only that, I realized that, you know, when they did the blood work or whatever, first of all, they realized that, you know, I bleed heavily. So I kind of it was kind of different than when I used to bleed. Like, at first I bleed, and then, you know, normal people, you just stop. What's up, Southeast Dharma? Hey, oh, that's my coworker. Okay, so basically I just realized You said, I've heard that vaping nicotine helps taper off the cigarettes. Wishing you the best on your journey. See, what happened was I have nicotine patches now. So I'm going to tell y'all, it's now mental. I'm not craving a cigarette at all. It's just mental. Like, you know how like you're spoiled and you see something and you want it. So it's more so like now it's a mental thing. And then my significant other, he still smokes cigarettes. So now it's like I don't even want the cigarette. I don't even get turned on by the smoke. You see what I'm saying? But however, because he has it, I want it. So I'll say, oh, can you leave a cigarette or two home? And I'll never smoke it, but I want it. Like, I just want it. So maybe I'm hoarding cigarettes at this point. Because what happens is I'll keep the cigarette. And then I'm like, See, wisdom and all that comes into play. Because, there's one thing to be like, oh, you don't need a cigarette. But then it's another thing to know that, oh, well, it's the reason why and why you're not going to do it. So it's like, I don't know. Like, I just didn't want one. Hey, everybody, please hit that like button coming in so we can do this reading. Okay. And give some props to Southeast Damo because that is my coworker. Okay, and wish him some well wishes on his journey. He's trying to uplift himself and be a better man. So he's trying to go out here and get that bag and get himself together, and that's good. So anyway, let's get into this. So first of all, I'm in my nightgown. Well, not nightgown, with night clothes, and I decided to do this. So let's go ahead on. I wrote some things down about this whole interview. And for those who don't know me, I'm going to go ahead while I'm shuffling these pages to make sure y'all know. Oh, wow. You was like, oh. I'm shuffling these pages to make sure y'all know like what I wrote down and stuff. And mind you, I have this thing with my StreamYard that when I do this, you guys see my logo. So for some reason, you guys see my little logo. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys some of my commercials. But I'm going to introduce you guys to me for those who don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and do this commercial. And then we're going to, my introduction, and then we're going to keep on going. Okay, so you guys, Meghan and Prince Harry, let's go ahead on into this reading. Let's get this tea. So I'm going to put this right here. So I'm going to be using a traditional Rider-Waite tarot, even though the back doesn't look the traditional way, but basically it's the same thing. Let's go into some highlights that I wrote down, right? So we're talking about Meghan and Harry's Oprah interview. Let's start off with Meghan's dad. Right, so Meghan's dad basically is supposed to be doing an interview tomorrow, right? And he's supposed to be doing one with Good Morning Britain. And so I just wanted to know, like, the energy surrounding that before I get anything else, because it seems like he has sold her out to the press. I also wrote down Meghan's dad was working with the press. The press moved across the street from him. And he had been basically saying all the tea. So let's get the energy surrounding this upcoming interview. Why would he be doing this, right? Like, why is he doing this? Like, is it that? Okay, that came out. Okay, that's trying to go from a place of chaos to a place of peace. So he's trying to set the record straight and trying to say his piece and trying to basically like distance himself from. He think that it's going to distance himself from the things that has actually blown up now from the Oprah interview. So when he talks now, to the press, it's going to be something like, well, I don't feel this way. And, I didn't know they were doing that. or that's not my intention to drag my daughter. But whole time it is his intention. And see, whole time this is somebody who had authority in his life. This is a father figure too. The emperor is a father figure, of course. And there's money involved. There's money on the floor. Okay. So basically, he wants some type of money for this, but also he wants to assert himself in the sense, that is her father and he is a white daddy. So of course that is so. But of course he also wants to say that he is just trying to set the record straight and, I'm not the person who wants this to be that way. Like all this bad press is not just because of me. I'm not a part of that. But see, the problem is though, when I pulled out those other cards though, this 8 of Pentacles, this is somebody who wants to gain shit but not work for nothing. So basically, you're living off your your daughter, and basically though, I don't think it's going to be negative though. I don't know how deep he's going to go with this situation. But this is the card for creativity. It's the card for positive communication and positive news. So I don't know, based on this interview with Oprah that happened this time, when he goes on Good Morning Britain or whatever, I don't think he's going to be airing her out the way that, people think that he will. Because after she just said all that and Prince Harry just said all that, you'll be a dummy to sit there and this didn't happen and that didn't happen. You're going to have to switch it up, right? But this is somebody who pretty much wants the royalties, but don't want to put in the work. So he doesn't, he wants to be a dad and be a protective person and do all this, but he really wants the money. So he wants to come across as that. So he got paid or whatever the case may be. And yeah, that's what it is. And it's a good business decision for him, the way he looks at it. Okay, so then we're going to talk about 2 years after Meghan and Harry left the palace. Prince Harry and Meghan, as you guys know, left the royal palace, basically. And it just seemed like, because you guys already know, they had press problems, bad press on top of bad press, a whole bunch of crazy shit was happening. And so they left. And 2 years later, all of a sudden, HR, human resources from the royal palace wants to finally do an investigation about Meghan being a bully to the staff. And I'm like, hold on, that is so coincidental that now you want to do an investigation. We already left. And the whole time, Meghan would actually come to HR and talk about, look, man, this is too much for me. I want to commit suicide, a whole bunch of stuff. So let's get the energy surrounding the royal palace's HR investigating Meghan Markle for bullying the staff. Okay, what's the energy surrounding HR when it comes to Meghan Thee Stallion? I said Meghan Thee Stallion. Oh my God, Meghan Markle. That's funny. But yeah, Meghan Markle, what's the energy surrounding that? Let's see. Make sure I get my little flowers. Okay, let's see the energy surrounding Meghan Markle. And if you guys see the replay or whatever, please like and comment, okay? So what's the energy surrounding Meghan Markle and HR for the royal palace? Why are they trying to do an investigation on bullying the staff? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the first thing you got is bullying, though. You got the 5 of Swords. This is bullying. And to be honest, a lot of people... Now, here's the thing, though. When Meghan's talking about bullying and stuff like that, it's first of all, they're doing it, but people don't believe they're doing it. That's the 5 of Swords for you. So you can be completely suppressed as far as bullying, and when you try to tell people what's happening, they don't believe it. So I feel like HR does not believe that Meghan has been being bullied. right? That's for one. Okay. Well, in the past they didn't, but now I feel like, right now with this Five of Pentacles in the reverse, though, I feel like this is Meghan and Harry, right? They're off to the States. They're away from the bullying, so now it's like they're in a more safe place. So things can only go up from here, right? So, but in the future, though, it talks about the Page of Swords. Now this is the problem. Okay, this is the problem with HR and Meghan. Okay, so I wonder what sign Meghan is. Can you guys please tell me? If anyone knows, you can put it in the comment section after the live, or if you're on live and you know what sign Meghan is, let me know. But this Page of Swords in the reverse talks about an immature energy, right? It doesn't have to necessarily be anybody like young, all right? But this talks about being manipulative, talking mess about people behind their back. It talks about setting people up, all types of stuff like that. Being very nasty, okay, and doing it behind people's back. All right, so this can be someone like putting out rumors and things like that. So there's rumors to be addressed. Okay, and what's going on is that whole bullying thing that they have going on now, talking about somewhere investigating Meghan for bullying staff, are rumors, and it's being spent by a particular type of female. Okay, because that's a female card, a particular type of female who does not like Meghan, and also it's being spent and it's being malicious, very cunning and very malicious, okay? But it's not no older female doing it, it's a younger person doing it. So whoever is an adult but acts like that is not the queen, it's someone else, okay? Let me get the next one. The problem with this is, okay, and here's the advice card, right? You have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone is more worried about the image, more worried about the money, more worried about everything else, okay? And being overindulgent in their lifestyle. They like their way of life. They like the old way, okay? So that's the problem. So for the female who's doing that, right? Because there's a female who's behind that HR stuff and the press. I'm hearing the press, okay? Sometimes I hear it, the press, okay? The press, the paparazzi, all types of stuff. There's a female behind that actually twisting the knife and feeding information, okay? So basically, it's saying that, look, you guys this woman needs to worry about, because this woman is making it miserable for everybody in the palace because it's too much. Really saying is this woman needs to worry about the real shit that matters, okay? The real shit that matters. The influence is conflict in the palace. Okay, the influence is conflict. Okay, so you're gonna have people that pick the side, and just think about it for us American folks. Think about that Cardi B and Nicki Minaj stuff. They didn't pick the side, and now they're doing things that benefit their side, right? So the people in the palace who feels like HR should be involved, you have a heavy hitter that's miserable, that's a female who's pushing HR to investigate certain things, even though they know that this person has been being bullied in the past. They're still going to investigate it because this miserable woman wants to push it because she's vain. Okay, that's vanity. Okay, she wants to push that shit, and it's a whole conflict right here. Okay, so the issue is, though, about HR trying to investigate is because they decided to stand up for themselves and speak. That interview spoke volumes, okay? You guys don't think it did. I don't know if anyone did, but it did speak volumes, okay? So it's a game changer. They're going to have to come at it a different way because at this point, they done basically called out racism. And they're gonna have to, if they want to be cunning, like they want to be cunning, and they want to be miserable, and they want to put somebody down, they're gonna have to do it in a different way, because the problem is they're not going for that no more. They're standing their ground and they're speaking up. Because the outcome is this Empress. The outcome is somebody's going to be on top anyway. And so no matter what happens with that HR investigation, Meghan will be on top. Okay. That's just what it is. So let's go into the next thing. So Tyler Perry supplied them with a mansion and security. Okay, because apparently the palace would not grant that, which is crazy, right? I don't know how that happened, but just give me the energy surrounding Tyler Perry granting them with one of his mansions and security. Because, you know, for real, baby Archie, their son, was not going to be granted a title and not be granted protection. And that's a problem, because, especially for Harry, because that's how his mom died, because she didn't have security, and paparazzi was chasing her down so much that basically they caused a car accident and she died because they didn't protect her. So you got a baby that's not being protected. You know, they won't give him his princely status as they should. A duke, prince, something. It was best for them to leave at that point. But I just want to know, like, why did Tyler Perry give them his mansion and security? Like, okay, what was behind that? What's the energy? Ooh, that came out. That flopped out, y'all. And it fell on the floor. Okay. Now I gotta get it from off the floor, y'all. Hold on. Okay, because they was having money problems. They was having money problems, okay? Now, I don't know. This is fluctuating wealth, right? So I think they was having money problems. I don't know if they came to America and they didn't get like the blessing of the royal treasury or something like that, but they was having some type of money problems, right? So that's how that happened. So he was helping them. And it was because of, now this Queen of Pentacles is something different now, right? It was because of who? Matter of fact, I'm going to give you guys an example. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is actually represented by someone of olive skin, you know, someone of a different race other than white, you know. He wanted to help them because of Meghan, you know. You said, I can't even imagine how much worse things would be if she was fully black. She is half white and still has all this stress on her. Yeah, and see, to be honest, though, the worst part about us Americans is that we're going to, like, push the fact that, oh, she ain't black like this. She's black like this. But the whole time, we have to really understand that at the end of the day, when it comes to colorism and racism, light skin or dark skin, you're still black. Period. Let's see. And then we're going to talk about the strained relationship between Harry and Prince William, right? His brother. Like, what's the energy surrounding that relationship? Why is his brother so strained? But I feel like it's Kate. Though. I don't know why. I just feel like that, but like, her name just came up in my head, so I'm just see why their relationship is so strained. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this emotional offer with this Knight of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, working together. Okay, I feel like everything was cool at first, but somebody took a position that came and bit them in the ass. Okay. And okay, so basically I feel like it was cool. I feel like William was fine with him marrying Meghan. But I feel like something happened and they was cool. Everything was cool. He did not mind. That's Harry and Meghan, and that's William. Everybody was cool. But it came a point where he must have said something and he didn't realize how it would derail his relationship with his brother, with his brother's wife, and with his nephew, Archie, right? He didn't realize that they would move to the other side, to a whole different continent. So I feel like this whole thing, like, it was something like, oh, I fuck with you, I love you. But then you took a stance and you didn't realize how that would affect your relationship with your brother. That's what I'm getting from that. I don't think he realized that. To be honest with you, I don't really feel like William has a deep rooted problem with Meghan and Harry being married. So I want to pull some more. See, that's the thing. The Hermit card just talks about the fact that, look, sometimes we do things to push people away and we don't know. Okay, with this Hermit in the reverse. Okay, sometimes we are exhibiting things that pushes people away, or we may say things that push people away, and we don't understand why people are away. But that's because we want to be isolated. You know what I mean? And not only that, this talks about not listening to better judgment. So basically, I feel like he took a whole stance that he himself does not really wholeheartedly feel, and that drove his brother and his brother's wife away. Okay, hold on, you guys. I'm about to do this commercial so I can wake my baby up so he can go to work. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, is this Dazzle?
Yeah, it's Dazzle.
Yes, how you doing? I want to know if I can book a reading or if you're available for a reading.
Yes, always. What's on your mind?
Okay, so I think my baby father's sleeping with the girl next door.
What?
And yes, because she always looking at me funny. She never really speak. But every time I'm with him, it's like she speak and be giggly, like doing this like a side eye thing. I think it's like a woman's intuition thing. He say I'm tripping, but I know I'm not. He don't do nothing for me, nothing for my kids. And the other day, I found like a Gucci receipt in his armrest, and just coincidentally, she had like some.
All right, we're gonna figure it. All right, I woke him up. So you said, "Hey, sis, finally caught your live." Yes, what's up, boo? Hey, hey. But yeah, I feel like William regrets whatever conversation he had with Prince Harry. Okay, or like whatever stance he chose. Because to be honest, again, the influence. Now here's the difference. The influence is the Queen of Pentacles, right? So I feel like it's interchangeable though, because I feel like, when I was talking about the palace, when I talk about the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse with the palace, this is somebody who's making everybody's life miserable, right? And I'm saying like whoever is cultivating these people to do this investigation is that type of person. But then we have this Queen of Pentacles upright over here. And I did talk about the fact that the Queen of Pentacles is olive in skin tone. Okay. Olive could be a different race, this, that, and the third. And the influence is her upright. So, of course, they had an argument about his wife. Right? The problem is judgment. Now, did I just close a chapter based on shit? Based on things that didn't have to happen? Because everything was good in the past. And in the present, I feel like, when I'm doing this reading, I'm reading on the past. So when I'm reading on him being the Prince of Cups, that's how it came off. He was good. It was a new emotional offer. Like he gave his blessing, and he was actually with it. He helped. He supported the marriage, but he took a side. Right? He took a side. Prince Harry took a side, And Prince Harry took the side of his wife that wasn't in the wrong. And Prince William took a side that was old, tired, through, and delayed. Right? And it's like the problem is with this situation is that they really did cut each other off. Like it really did affect their relationship. And now they're having blockages, right? First of all, it's blockages of their brotherly love, their brotherly relationship. They can't really have a relationship. But not only that, this is being reckless. So I feel like their relationship did not have to be what it is. It really didn't. I just feel like Prince William said some shit that he didn't necessarily mean, but he just took a side. And he didn't realize that it would help alienate Prince Henry or Prince Harry even more. And he did it for his wife too. So they could have, like, it's sad to see a relationship crumble like that and within the family. And you guys are brothers. It didn't really have to happen. Like, it really didn't have to happen. But I feel like it's other people in the mix that made it happen, right? And the reason why I'm saying that, because it's this woman over here. So it's two different women that's going on. It's and sometimes, like, you know, I don't know who's more outgoing in the palace. Is it Kate or was it Meghan? I think it was Kate. I think Kate has more say so anyway, because isn't she like closer in line to the throne? I don't know. But I feel like, you know, women tear families apart in this situation. Whatever happened didn't have to happen. What is this? Still has positive relationship with Queen Elizabeth. Oh yeah, they made sure to tell you guys that they still have a positive relationship with Queen Elizabeth. Right. So how does Queen Elizabeth feel about this? Let's use the Urban Tarot. How does Queen Elizabeth feel about everything that's going on with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle? And she should be a princess, actually, because he's a prince. If you marry a prince, you become a princess, right? Why couldn't she be a princess? And why is Archie not a prince, a duke, or nothing, right? Damn, a lord. Shit, I don't know. But I just feel like they were making sure, like, to dumb them down. But let's see. How does Queen Elizabeth feel about them? She loves Harry. She loves the shit out of Harry. Okay. Queen Elizabeth loves Prince Harry. And she gives them her blessing all the damn time. Right? She does. And I'm going to just pull that and keep it at that. She does. Okay. She loves them. Does she feel happy about what they did? Fuck no. Like, she would rather them have been back at the palace. Okay. She doesn't like what they did. She doesn't like it at all. And she loves the hell out of Harry. And you know what? She blesses whatever he wants to do. But however, when it comes to this decision to even go on Oprah and start saying stuff, does she like that shit? No. And does she have to pick a side? Yes. And she picked the side of the royal palace, but however, she loves the shit out of Harry. So you gotta pick a side, right? That's what that's about. Let's see. Who was talking about what color the baby was going to be? Because they were talking about, someone said what color the baby would be, right? So who said that? Let's just get some energy surrounding who said it and why. So what's that being said? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that definitely happened. That was that Tower moment in the reverse. I think, you know what's crazy? Because I know now that Prince William said some shit that changed their whole relationship, I think it came from Prince William or his wife, because it definitely happened. And when it happened, it tore down this tower. And if you know the original tower card, you see the prince and the princess, or the king and the queen being tossed out the tower. That was the groundbreaking decision. One of the main groundbreaking decisions to get the fuck out of the palace. Okay, like on some real stuff. That's what happened with this tarot card in the reverse. And they said it because guess what? These are old habits and old ways that need to die. Old ways of thinking, old ways of living, right? And basically, they need to die. It was a tower moment. Yep. And guess what? Another thing is the person who said it, to be honest with you, they, as in Prince Harry and Meghan, I'm going to just call her Princess Meghan because that's what she deserves to be called, because that's what I'm hearing in my head, right? I feel like this is the card for, with this Three of Wands in the reverse. I feel like this is the card for, they were really trying, you know what I'm saying? And the person who said that was somebody who they were really trying to get the what is that? Get the okay from. You know, one of the people who they really wanted to impress, or get validation from, right? And it's just cause that Seven of Wands. That's what it was. And they realized that they were not going to get validation from this person. And it's the Seven of Wands. So they got to stand up for themselves, and they are going to, right? They're going to have to fight. That's what that was. But I do want people to know, here's the crazy part. That advice card, this Ace of Cups, honestly, it talks about them just accepting this new emotional offer. All of them, the whole royal family, could just accepted it when it comes to a baby, right? This is something new. This is to add to your line. And just because, this baby is what, 1/3 black, what does it matter? This is someone who can add to this. And the influence was this Emperor in the reverse. So I really feel like it was their daddy. Okay, I feel like it was their daddy, and I feel like Prince Williams picked a side or said some shit. So I really do feel like whoever they were really seeking validation from, and somebody who really was supposed to have their back, said that type of shit, and it caused a whole tower moment. And the problem is that caused a transition. That death card, that caused a transition, okay? That's the problem. It was the catalyst to move the fuck on. And guess what? Here's the sad part about after that was said, whatever relationship they thought they had is no more. If they want to build a new one, it would never be the same. They would never trust them again. They would never love them the same way again, okay? Because they showed who they really were to Harry and Meghan. I'm like, that's fucked up, because it's like the people that you really love are the ones that stick the knife in, okay? They really do, okay? So let's see. Let's talk about Kate versus Meghan. We already know that the press basically loved Kate, right? Everything Kate did was good, but everything Meghan did was bad. And I just want to know how Kate feels about Meghan. How does Kate feel about Meghan? That's just really one good job. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Again, when I talk about the prince, the princess, or the knight, or the let me show you guys, because you guys have to know the difference in the Water Weight Tarot. Okay, so the knight is really the king, right? So when you get to this, let me do this. So the knight is the king, okay, in Urban Tarot. The queen, of course, is the queen. The knight is actually the prince in Urban Tarot, and the princess is actually the page, right? In Urban Tarot. All right, so this is the king of swords in the reverse. Kate does not like Meghan at all. Matter of fact, she talks shit about Meghan. She's unnecessarily cruel and cold to Meghan. Okay, unnecessarily, doesn't have to. Matter of fact, she feels like this whole situation with them took a turn for the worse. Doesn't like Meghan at all, based on them actually even fucking taking this interview. The whole time she's caused disruption in her household. So she doesn't like her, and at this point, she don't agree. She's talking shit about Meghan, everything. Okay, and she feels like Prince Harry should not have married Meghan. Period. Okay, so let's get into this. Hey y'all, what's up, Nola Queen girl? What's up? Okay, so now let's talk about this. Son Archie not offered security for protection and will not be given a title. Why? Why wouldn't Archie be given a title? Let's talk about it. So why is the son not being given a title or security? Why? They hating on Meg. Yes. Let's add boo. 1, 2, 3. Oh, because the problem is they need to change. Okay, the death card in the reverse talks. I mean, first of all, the death card itself talks about a transition, talks about a rebirth, talks about an elevation in a sense. What is that? That's a morph, changing, their resistance to change. That 1/3 of black really got them shook. That 1/3 of black got them shook. Okay, and they don't want to be, they don't want to change. These are old ways that need to change. Okay, with this 7 of Wands in the reverse, that was them feeling like they needed to take a stand. Okay, they feel like they needed to say something. They needed to, because this was something new. And guess what? It was a guy. I feel like this emperor showed up the second time. So I feel like there's a man with high authority. This emperor could be a father figure, could be someone who has say-so over a lot of things. He just did not want to acknowledge that because he's stuck. And oh wait, they're stuck, And at this point, Prince William is getting old as fuck too. I mean, but their daddy is getting old, and he's probably stuck in palace ways. He's not a trendsetter. I finally got my number back. Oh shit! All right. Okay, what is this? The son that offered that. Okay, but that's what that was. That's just what that was. They didn't want to progress, so they wanted to be stuck in their ways. Okay, so that's what I get from that. Okay. They need to, but they don't want to, It's just that ounce of black shook us the table. It just really did. Okay. Let's see. Let's just ask this, though, because now we're getting to almost the hour mark. So we're going to ask, will the other side speak up? What will they say? What can they say? We've never run stories about hateful things about Meghan. Oh, they're not hateful, things like that. That's what the press would probably say, but the proof is in the pudding. It's stories that they needed to backtrack that they never backtracked, or they never apologized for. Let's see. Will the palace speak up against Meghan? You already seen HR wants to do an investigation about Meghan bullying the staff. But I feel like it just comes from maliciousness. So if the staff does speak up, it's going to be nothing but gossip, maliciousness, fake shit, and lies. Okay? Some shit that Jaguar Wright always get, right? Uh, I wanted to show you guys again, like that card drop right here. It's the bigotry for me. It's the not trying to progress for me. Let's see. Well, what they speak of? One, two, three. Let's see. Will the palace say something, or will the press say something back about this interview after Meghan and Harry has aired out the dirty laundry? What would be said? Is somebody going to speak up again? Don't talk about the daddy because we already talked about the daddy. We're talking about the palace, and we're talking about anybody who's connected with the royal family. Are they going to come and say some crazy stuff? It's this woman that comes up again. I keep telling her there's a miserable woman that's in this equation that makes everybody's lives a living hell, okay? That's more worried about the appearances and the luxury of things more than actually having a solid family. Now, they already excluded Queen Elizabeth because she's been very loving. It's just that, look, she don't like the press saying all this and the third. Like, she took a side. Okay, she's old. All she knows is being a royal. But however, what she does know is that she loves her grandson or great grandson. You know what I mean? Like, she loves her baby. Harry was her baby. And she supports him, but she just doesn't like all this stuff going on. But there is a woman who honestly really is in the background doing this shit. Okay. If they do say something, it's going to be strategic. Okay. They're not going to be messy. See, that's why they have an investigation with the HR. Okay. Okay. They're going to be very strategic and they're going to do it in a way that makes it look like Meghan is lying. Right. If they do say something, it's going to be well thought out. Okay. But what it also says is right now is that this Six of Cups comes from a place of love, right? So I feel like some people could be coming out the palace and, maybe it can be positive, trying to send love, things like that, reaching out to them maybe. But this is also things from the past that come up. Okay. So to me, and surrounding children too. Okay. So I feel like if they're going to say something, they're going to say things about her past, right? And it's talking about feeling constricted, like confined, right? So it can be talking about Meghan and Harry. When it comes to the press, it feels like they can't win. When it comes to them speaking out again, it's like, oh, they're going to feel like they're being attacked, but they don't want to see everything that's being said. Oh, they don't want to understand it. And I feel like it's the fact that that death card in the reverse, they don't want to understand what's being said because they want to be stuck in how they feel. You know, there is love there though, but then again, there's this woman. Okay, so she shows up as the matriarch in the reverse, but I do feel like it's more than just Queen Elizabeth. Like they made sure to keep saying it's not her. And for that much, I don't feel like it's her. I feel like it's somebody. And then it's either they show up as the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, or then they show up as the Queen of Wands in the reverse. And this is somebody who takes a very strong-willed female that takes a position even though that they're wrong. Okay? Or just making it hard for other people. They very much make it hard for other people. Right? So when it comes to them speaking out, they're probably going to be like Meghan's making it hard for other people. Right? But also, That's them too. And I feel like it's a female. I feel like it's a female that's behind all this that's fucking it up. Okay. But with this this Prince of Cups in the reverse, that's that Knight of Cups in the reverse. These are people who smile in your face and talk about you behind your back, right? So it's very likely, or they manipulate things to make a picture, right? So it's very likely that they're going to flip it and reverse it and make it a picture that is not, okay? And people will believe it, okay, because they're good storytellers. So HR will spin a story. They got a crisis manager somewhere. They're going to spin a story, and they're going to push it, and people will believe it. And that's exactly how it's going to go. But again, the people who are pushing this story, I guarantee you, they're going to make it seem like they have been nothing but nice and this, that, and the third, but no. And then they may even say, oh, we love Meghan, but then behind closed doors is fuck that bitch, things like that. But that's what I got for you guys. It's been 50 minutes, basically. I love you guys for real, and I'm going to log off, but let's see, I'm going to do my outro. And we're going to log off, you guys. So please like, comment, and subscribe. And I love you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with some free readings. Peace.